Hello everyone. How's it going? How's it going? Thank you, Saru, for being first. I appreciate it. Always love seeing your name. Hope everyone's having a good time. I have to cough. I didn't start fishing. Hold on. We're gonna launch fishing. Hello. There you go. I honestly wasn't sure what we were gonna do today. You can hear the pops? Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this live. All right, I'm recording now. We're gonna just keep talking, see if you can hear the pops. Unlike an orphan, you can hear the pops. Pop, 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 pop. How's it going? How's it going? Hello. All right, we stopped the recording. So is it going live? Because literally the only thing that has changed is going live. Let me play the recording. None of the pops happened during the recording moment. I swear. Do I just need to start recording my entire stream so pops don't happen? Because I've never gotten the pops on recording, but when I download them from Twitch, they have the pops on them. That's what VODs are? No, I know, but if it's not happening when I'm recording, then maybe I just have to record. If your system can handle it, who knows if it can handle it. First of all, let's check. Pull the recording. And just listen back to myself live. Okay, there was a little bit of a pop when I said I'm recording now. I'm so confused. I have no idea what's happening. Here, we're just gonna completely turn all filters off. The only thing I have is a gain, so it's gonna be weird for a second. It just probably got quieter, but we turned off the gain. Any pops? How are you thinking? Pop, pop, pop. Turn off everything over here. Turn off. Bop, bop. My little soda pop. Okay, I've turned everything off. There should be nothing but me, my LCT 240 Pro, connected to my Wave XLR, connected to the computer. Everything should be fan-friggly-tastic. And the cat's trying to climb through the blinds. Okay, are we sounding okay? Let's check. We're just gonna record. I'm gonna yap a little bit. I have an interview coming up for work. That's super exciting. It's on Thursday. So if I'm crying on Thursday, it's because I feel like it went terrible and they hate me, even though I won't know the results of it for another week after that. But hopefully your boy's getting a promotion. That'll be great. I don't even know. Of course, I yap all the time on stream, and now I'm like, I'm recording. I'm trying to think of different not vowel sounds, but just mouth sounds that'll ba 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 make pops, pop pop pop. All right, we're gonna stop the recording and see if there were any pops. All right. Let's see, what do we got? It's looking good. Interesting. I'm not sitting in a call on Discord. I have Discord open in the background. I can close it. Close Discord completely. Man. I meant to call broski. I know, I'm just trying to eliminate anything I possibly have. Is it fishing? Is fishing the thing that's causing the pops? I assume not. I think you guys said there were pops before you started fishing. Hi, waifu. How's it going, my lovely mod? Hi, Lirio. That would be hilarious, but no. Yeah, I doubt it. So how was your day prior to Scuff? It was okay. I've started prepping for the interview thing. I I don't know, I'm nervous. I don't want it to pass by, you know, but I'm prepping myself. I have my little 3-minute intro. I'm practicing it to make sure it doesn't go too long, that I can just spew it out. Which is hilariously a lot like streaming in general. I feel like streaming has made me a lot better for the interview process. I have specific things that I know they're going to ask about that I have examples for, so everything's ready. And I'm just hoping it goes well. I really am. We were thinking about doing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon today, but Noodle never told me if he just wanted me to go on with it or if he wanted me to only play it while he was voicing. So we just sort of ball now, like, you're taking my jacket off. Are they not connected? I swear. You know what? I'll give it to you. Jacket off. Woo! Thank you. It was getting a little warm in here. But eventually, we will come back with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but who knows? It depends on if Noodle wants me to only play it while he's on, and then it'll depend on his availability. Yeah, it's after work hours, it's comfy time. Let's go, comfy time. I know for Digimon today, it's going to be sort of a bit of grinding and just slowly unfurling the story. This is an old JRPG, so it's a lot of moving around and figuring things out and taking it slow as opposed to constant action, but I'm okay with that. I think we'll go ahead and jump over there and, I don't know, just figure out whatever the hell we can with this pop, pop, pop thing. I have no idea why. I've been seriously, like, we're so late because I was testing for like an hour. Bro, you could cuck him so bad right now. I would feel so bad, though, because, like, I'm only playing it for him. I love the game, but I hate it on stream. It is just, it's one of those things where I've enjoyed watching people play it, but it's because I've had it on as, like, background noise while doing other things at work. It is so much to try to keep yapping throughout the fact, like, once the dungeons get longer, there's like 100-floor dungeons, and it's such a pain in the ass, and it's like, it reaches a certain point where, especially on, days after work, like 2 hours, we might get one dungeon done and a little bit of story if there's any story. Like, the dungeons take forever. You'd feel bad. We're talking about the guy that constantly gaslit us about being muted. I know, I just don't have that in me. It's why I don't understand male friendships all that much, because I don't really have it in me to, like, be mean unnecessarily. A wild Blitzel appeared. Oh, I forgot to heal. Damn it! I said I would remember to heal, and I didn't. Pepper breath. This cat is motherfucker. Egress. Stop. He keeps jumping in and out of the blinds, and then he was just like hanging from them. Nero has never really had the bully chatter instinct, it's true. It's just, it feels unnecessary to me, and I know that that's how a lot of people communicate. It's just, I don't know. So, funny story, cat cam is what my daughter calls. She's been begging for a phone for years, and I'm like, homegirl, you don't need a phone. I refuse, and she turned 10, and we were like, we will get you a quote-unquote phone. It is my wife's old one, and it is not connected to the internet at all. Like, it has strict lockdowns, like, it needs special codes just to get into the internet. Like, if she was trying to use Safari or something, she can use Wi-Fi to play, like, Pokemon Go. And she calls it the cat cam because she takes pictures of the cats, and that's pretty much all she does with it. But I'm like, homegirl, you are homeschooled, and you can't drive. Where the hell are you going that you think you need you think you need a phone right now? Yeah, our 10-year-old can wait till she's 13 like Big Bro had to. See, that's the thing too, is like they're all like, "Oh my gosh, all my friends have phones." I'm like, "I'm sorry your friends' parents don't love them, but you don't need a phone. Everything you need is right here." So, no. Oh my gosh. So, I will have to be delicate about this, but you know those people who were like really good friends at one point, but then life just sort of took you in a different direction? And so you're not as tight with them as you used to be. There's like nothing wrong there. It's just the friendship hasn't blossomed into anything as you drifted apart in life. Well, I was at the work event yesterday. Someone was telling me about a mutual friend that was like that and some of the stuff they have going on in their life. And thank you, Saribot. And oh my gosh. The last I had heard, their daughter was like 12 and she got in trouble for bringing a vape to work or to school. And I'm like, that happens. Like, don't get. Never mind. I'm not even gonna. I also did similar things when I was a young person. It's not good. You shouldn't do it. But also, don't get caught. Like, don't be an idiot about it. And there's no reason that they should be searching your bag for anything anyway. But whatever. And so the mutual friend, we were sitting there eating dinner, and they were like, "So have you heard what happened with this dude's kiddo?" And I was like, "Oh, the last thing I heard was she brought the vape to school." And she was like, "When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. Teach your kids not to make dumb decisions like taking a vape to school." Oh yeah. But the person I was talking to was like, "Oh no, things have gotten so much worse." I'm like, "Well, she's 14 now, so I assume that things have gotten either better or worse." And apparently it was worse. And I was like, "How much worse could it possibly get? Like, I'm not prepared at all." And she's like, "No." So, and we were there with our kids, and so she was being very delicate about the fact that she was like, she got caught at school manually assisting another student. And I was just like, "Excuse me." And I was like in the bathroom or like they were on school grounds, they had snuck off, and she was like, "No, in the classroom." And I'm like, who is manually assisting somebody just in the classroom? And then she was like, "Yeah," and so she got grounded for that, obviously, but the grounding was just like, "We're not taking you anywhere, but you can still walk around the neighborhood." And they let her walk around the neighborhood, and she didn't come back when she was supposed to, so they went driving around and found her in the truck with a much older fella. And I'm like, holy shit, y'all have lost all control. I get being a kid. I did some stuff. I literally broke my leg when I was a kid because I'd snuck over to my now wife's house and was running away when her dad pulled home, and I fell into a manhole and like fractured my thigh. Um Oh yeah, I said cops time, but apparently she was like, "Oh, it's not like that." Like he was like 17, 18, and I'm like, "She's 14. I don't care." And then they went to dinner together. The friend I'm talking to and the friend we're talking about, and the daughter kept leaving with her cousin after grabbing something out of their purses like every 15, 20 minutes, and they'd be gone for like 10, 15 minutes. And then finally, the friend I was talking to was like, "I told him, like, you do know she's in there vaping in the bathroom." And the mom was just like, "Honestly, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care what she does." And I'm like, that is what every 14-year-old little girl needs, is to feel like her parents just do not give a shit about what she does. Fantastic. And I don't know, man. It's just like, it's extra hard when you're like, man, I met that little girl when she was like 6 years old, and now watching her parents like extra fail her, because like, I get that the world kind of sucks and some shit happens. I did some shit, I know, but like, my parents also tried their absolute best and were very good parents. I was just a little shit. But to see the friends that are like, oh yeah, I just genuinely don't give a shit. She can do whatever she wants anymore. I don't care. And I'm like, dog, you got 4 more years that are gonna be real hard if you just don't give a shit and don't care. And I mean, with how things are going, y'all are gonna be grandparents way earlier than you were planning on it if you just have already completely given up. Also, what was it, when she was 13, they came home early from a trip and found her just absolutely fucking slosh blasted in the living room. And it's like, guys, that one I completely blame on parenting. One, you left your 13-year-old alone without, like, you know she's having problems, and you were like, yeah, it should be fine just to completely leave all the liquor right there in the cabinet that we always leave it in, that everybody knows where it is. I don't know what they expected to happen. But it didn't matter because they wanted to go on their little trip. Anyway, enough about that stuff. It's all fine and dandy. My favorite story about that kiddo, though, is the day that me and another friend, we were all walking around playing Pokemon Go, and he was teaching her how to make a fist. And as soon as she did it, he was like, yeah, that's perfect. That's a great fist. And she just swings around and punches him right in the balls. She'd be an iPad kid if she didn't keep selling the iPad for vapes. I don't know. I am really happy to be back playing Digimon. I didn't think it had been long enough, but I am glad to be back in it. I didn't. I have to do stuff. He had to think about that one. Hold on, hold on. I totally forgot. I have to do my YouTube stuff. I forgot that we're live over there, so I should probably have the chat open. Do. Dude, okay, so I don't know what they changed about YouTube, but like everything else runs fine, and YouTube just runs slow as shit. And I have no idea why or what's happening. All the other tabs work, every other like program I have open works perfectly fine, and YouTube is just chugging along, doing its absolute best. And it's happened a couple times, because some of it's like when I'm uploading YouTube videos and things like that. But right here, I'm like, I literally just changed from video to the live stream, and it's just like slow. Alright. I'm doing the thing that I should have done before. BTW, your popping got much worse when you opened that up. Interesting. Alright, let me just close some shit and see if maybe that helps. It's fine now. Man, I don't even know. The last tab I have open is me asking if Elgato has to be open, like the Elgato wave link thing has to be open for it to, you know, actually be working. My big worry, I know you say we're not troubleshooting this live, is I'm worried that it has to do with going live, and I'm worried that it's not something that we can't. I might just have to be like, hey everyone, we're just gonna do a troubleshooting stream. Agumon, just level up already! Your green square is still green, right? What do you mean? What is the green square? Is that something created by the Green Lantern? In OBS. What green square? The thing at the bottom? The dropped frames 0%, green bars with 3651, now 4287 kbps. I know on Twitch it says excellent next to live. That's all I got. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, this is it. I'm just gonna start really pimping my throne and be like, new computer, new mic stand, everything. It also, you know, I need to get a new computer, because honestly that's going to be cheaper than trying to find another 64 gig stick for my computer right now. I'm so disappointed in myself that I just found out that, like, my Wave XLR is not doing shit for me, because other than, like, acting as a booster, because I can spin the knobs and everything, but, like, apparently I have not been using the Wave link correctly, and so, like, it's literally just an interface to go from mic to computer, and doing absolutely nothing else. Banner and text delivered, mate. Thank you. I will get that sent out tonight. Get it all announced. Let's go ahead and do the status. Go ahead and evolve these guys. Agumon, set Digivolution to Greymon. Digivolution on. Oh, and we'll turn Mon into Hookmon. Beep bop boop. That just makes me think of the Dick Figures thing. Boop boop boop, we're fucked. Alright, then we'll start training Renamon up. I hope you guys are ready, because we're just gonna sort of be grinding. I'm in love with the stripper, she grinding, she rolling, she up on that pole lane. I don't know, let's be real, guys, you all know me, I'm doing my best just to not black pill, because with all the open space of the grinding and everything, I'm just like, man, I wish I was smart enough to, like, be a better streamer. And it makes me feel even worse, because in, like, the VTuber space, it's the whole, like, ha ha ha, ditzy dumb girl, everything is scuff and everything breaks, and I'm like, okay, and I still can't fucking figure it out. And it feels like an extra layer of stupid, because I can't fucking figure anything out. I want to be good. I promise I'm trying. But, like, now that I've done the text and banner, I realize that this collab is for next week and was like, what do you mean today? Yeah, I try to get the announcements out. Good fuck. I try to get the announcements out a week in advance of the interview. I don't know, I'm terrified. Like, I want to cancel all of my interviews until I can figure out what the hell this, like, the popping thing is. I don't want to be popping it for people I am working with, but it again seems to be an only when live thing. You're our best Ditzy boy, and that's fantastic. It's okay if you think that way. I get tired of sucking. So how did you notice they couldn't hear you popping? Did you ask them, since we can't leave the topic? So, the one that I really noticed it on was the fact that I couldn't do anything with the Saturn interview, and it was such a fun interview, but, like, it is unlistenable. Like, trying to play back, unless I'm going to completely cut it and then voice over it. Like, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with that one yet. And the fact that she was able to communicate and have a conversation with me makes me feel like there's no way that she could hear it. And, like, of all of them, nobody has said anything. RM, you were in there, and, like, even with me doing editing and cutting stuff out, there's still pops in the videos that are up now. And you didn't seem to hear or notice anything. I don't know. I'm also just really frustrated about it. It is one of those blood pressure raising, like, I'm trying so hard and it doesn't even matter. Because in the end, it's all just bullshit. I'd be curious, though. I wonder... No, I wonder if it is a Twitch thing. I should check some of the VODs from streams on YouTube and see if that changes anything. It sounds annoying indeed, but don't let that ruin things. But it does. I wanted these interviews to be a fun, like, shining a spotlight on people I think is cool, and if the interview is not the best it can be because of something I am doing, I'm going to feel terrible about that. Yeah, exactly. I admire your optimism, but the audio is the unforgiven scuff. Exactly. There's nothing that will make someone click away faster than you sounding like shit. You can be as video scuff as hell, but audio isn't. Yeah, exactly. Audio is so important. That's why it is just such a big deal. And honestly, like, it is embarrassing when I'm trying to edit the videos and put them up, and I'm like, oh, this was such a good one. And then I go to put it up on YouTube, and I sound like shit. I'm ruining the interview. If I was in that position, I'd be like, oh no, I wasted all of our time. Exactly. Like, I'm terrified to watch the Corey interview, because just clicking around, I heard a couple places of pops already, and I'm like, that was just random clicking. So I'm terrified that it's just completely unusable, and I'm going to have to do something to fix that. And, like, there's not a second chance at these interviews. It is like a lightning strike of the moment thing, and I don't know, it's frustrating. Alright, so who wants to be the sugar daddy and buy me a new mic and a new computer? I think I've just sort of got to, maybe try an AI audio enhancer. Fuck it, if anything can recover, it's going to be that. If it was your mic, the guests would hear it. That's fair, but and again, this is part of the being stupid. I don't know what else could be the issue because, like I said, I spend an hour screaming into the mic, talking, starting sentences with different letter sounds to see if it was something popping in the, like popping with different words I was saying or whatever, and all the recordings were perfectly fine, and then I go live and the popping's back. This is why you have RM to ask questions. I don't know, man. It doesn't help that I am running everything off of an unbalanced laptop, but there's only so much I can do about that. Remember when I keep telling chats and chatty that audio is more complicated than they give credit for? Oh, it is. It's ridiculous. It is. I don't know. I've been trying to learn how to do editing for covers and stuff, and it makes my head want to explode. Like even just the equalizer stuff. You know, you should bring your whole tech setup when we meet up later at the bungalow. That's not what this is about. It's not a work trip. It is a hanging out with the boys. Screw, yeah, exactly. Screw vacation. RM just fixes everyone's shit. Nah. If I did bring anything, I would bring the laptop and my mouse, but that would just be because I fucked around and didn't get enough YouTube videos posted, so I'd stay up late after all the festivities were done and edit to get a video up. Waifu, you say that's a one-day thing. This has been a recurring issue since before RM's interview. Like, I don't even know. Just because I'm curious, though, can you guys hear a difference between this and this? Like, I took the little foamy dude off the microphone. And I don't know, you can? Dope. How big of a difference? I put it back on. Cage the snake before you shake and bake, all that good stuff. It's light, but it's there. Yeah. I don't even know. The Doomer Black Pill is in. I literally texted RM right before I started stream. I was like, I don't even want to go live today, and then I immediately hit go live. I can't hear it different, but I don't know what to look for. Thought I was alone, with no one to hold, but you were always there beside me. I don't know. That is my curse. I didn't do things properly. I have like the nice Elgato shit and all the software, but like I can't even use that right. I realized while trying to troubleshoot this that my sound is in the input, which is just the mic, and when I try to switch it to the output, everything, like, nothing works. No sound gets through. So I have no idea what is going on with that, and I don't have the skills to figure it out. Everything just makes me feel like a loser. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The mic will always be input, never output. I don't... Okay, so I'm gonna try something real quick. I know you hate it when I start touching things live on stream. Do you hear a difference between this and this when I switch things on? Or this right here and this right here? Like, because I'm messing with stuff in the Elgato thing, and it just doesn't appear to be changing anything visible to me. Yeah, exactly. Audio interface software has never, ever been made with usability in mind from non-experts. I didn't hear a difference because your mix isn't hooked up. I don't... See, that's the thing. I don't know what that means. That's an after-stream thing. That... RM, you will understand this, because I feel like we've had this conversation before, but... because we have families and stuff like that, there is that bit where you're like, I know I could make this better if I had, like, single-person time to dedicate to making this better. All I hear is excessive typing behind me. I don't know, First of all, I don't know if I bring you on, if we're possibly going to just break something that... or just completely dox me, which I don't even really care about all that much. I make it very clear that if anyone comes to my house and does anything that would endanger my children, you're not leaving the house alive, so, like... I would still like to get that out of, like, not a thing, but... But also, if you are helping me on stream, that means we have to trust Waifu's ear for the pops. The seagull wants to be tech support? No, the seagull wants to help Nero. These are different impulses. See, and that's the thing. I feel bad. Like, you're my friend, not somebody who is supposed to fix my problems. And it makes me feel really bad every time you help me, because I don't have anything to give back. Okay, he's offering, yes, I understand. You're like, oh, don't feel bad, he's offering. I will feel bad, I'll feel terrible. He'll get to hear clear audio. Okay, hold on, we're gonna leave it up to chat. Waifu, can you make me a poll that is random tech support time with RM, or just continue the game? And let me know how that goes. Ugh. Bro, you have been there for me during times other people fled, and you know what I'm talking about. You were gonna throw hands at a high 3 view? Yeah, okay. And? I had to stop you. But that's my boy. You don't fuck with my boy. And also, realistically, if anything did happen and it crushed me, I'm so small right now that I could literally just change my name and maybe make another face kit, like a pre-made, and it wouldn't matter. Exactly, and Soundscuff doesn't fuck with mine. Waifu, did you make a... Oh yeah, I was about to ask if you made a poll. Hold on. Manage poll. Do we live tech support? Ye or nah? Alright, the poll's going up for a minute. Get your vote in, and I'll do whatever chat says. You had time to Google it and do it in that time, Waifu? Waifu is like an honorary mod. Love her to death. Super happy when she mods, but it's sort of like the what do they call it? The degree that you get for just being famous or doing something, but it doesn't actually mean you're a doctor. I don't know how to do much other than ban someone, and that's why we love you, waifu. Waifu brings the hammer. Least problematic moderator? Hell yeah. Alright, 1 vote, which I assume was either RM or waifu for live tech support. Alright, well, I guess let me open Discord and try not to dox myself with something. I've got to figure shit out. It was you! Alright. Let me figure out. Man, I don't do stuff live. Alright. We're gonna come to here. No, not Discord video. Though we're seeing... Where did I go? I disappeared. Ah, there I am. Where did she go? Where have they gone? Where did they go? And yet, raise your beret to those Canaan days. Alright, we'll call RM, and then we'll go make sure that we have the right audio set up. Hold on. Let me switch it to there. Now RM is live and can be heard.
Oh yeah, I can actually hear those pops.
Can you? Okay, so I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yep. I'm
So do you
facing
think
away
it's
from you though.
overloading because I am streaming? Like, I have no idea. Okay, so it is something
Oh,
to
it
do
says
with...
the popping is bad?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm not hearing it as bad as she is if she says the popping is bad. Let me turn stream back on because like there's a delay.
I guess I could also put on my monitoring for a second. See how that is. I forgot that I turned my computer way the fuck down while I'm streaming.
Yeah, I must have invented that if she's saying the popping is bad because right now I don't hear any. So that
Interesting.
so anyway, so if you can turn me around real quick, rotate me, BB.
Rotate you.
I got my
Oh,
ass
I just
towards your
heard
face.
popping pretty bad. Interesting.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I can hear it because I have it on
I
monitoring now.
didn't. I didn't.
Huh.
If you're monitoring and the Discord call can't hear it, then I want to say that points the finger square at OBS, which was what I was thinking earlier. Because your stream being able to hear it means that OBS is piping it out.
Oh, I flipped you upside down. Hold
Audio.
on.
Put me at the top. Yes.
You know, here, you can try to eat me.
Hey, can we get the game back on, or would you have to do this all again?
It wouldn't be awful. Hold on.
Because the game kind of slaps as background dressing. Like, we were talking all through it. I love Digimon as, like, window dressing. It's great.
Digimon's fantastic. There we go. We'll throw it up.
I'm eating robots.
I have it turned up really loud. Anyway, so
also the background music is good for waifu to hear, because one thing I've noticed is that the pops in the voices generally do not accompany distortion in background tracks.
interesting.
So that isolates it to your vocal pipeline. And also your guests never have pop, which also further isolates it to your vocal
I
pipeline.
used to smoke a lot, so it wouldn't surprise me if I have problems with my vocal pipelines.
So that's very dangerous, and I don't want to do it.
But
Because that means ripping out filters live. What I
I only
more
have
wanted
one
to show
filter,
you.
and it's gain.
Yeah? Dude,
Yeah, I
that can
turn
do
it
it.
off right now. Hold on, filters. Oh, it is off. I turned it off when we were having problems earlier. This is back on.
So you've got
and back off.
no filters.
I
Hashtag
mean, we
no
all know
filter.
that. What if I just completely delete it? I'll delete the gain, so there's nothing in filters. Yeah, it's popping. I can hear it on the playback.
I can hear it in chat. It's just not as bad. So it sounds like there's existing pop, and then something is amplifying that somehow. Because when I hear a little pop over here, waifu reports like, "Oh God, the pop is bad," and then she'll be like, "Oh, I hear popping," or even you will be like, "Oh, I've got monitor on, I can hear popping," and I'll be like, "I can't."
Interesting.
So it sounds like there's some sort of like ground level pop, and he's
What if-
already
okay,
replaced his audio cable.
Question. I'm just using the built-in mic/aux that every source has. What if I bypass that by turning that one off and doing a audio input with the mic and seeing if that changes it?
I can tell you that probably won't work, but what we could do is set up your Elgato Wave Mix.
Okay.
Let me share my screen, because sharing the screen is much more effective than telling you. Let's see. It's gonna be this one.
All right. Let's bring up Discord and look at your screen.
You probably only see system if you haven't set up anything.
Okay, well, let me share mine too, so you can see what I've got going on. I hope everyone's enjoying vibing to Digimon while we tech support this.
Bro, we're gaining viewers. I don't know what you're talking about. This is an experience. Ain't there a 4 of you out there who's like notorious for doing this live with another 4 of you? I'm pretty sure there is.
All right, I gotta. How can I just like see? Because now I'm getting you double when I'm looking at your screen.
Really?
Oh, it's because it's you shared your Elgato.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb.
Okay, so you see how my microphone appears here where I'm hovering my mouse?
Yeah.
Is yours anywhere on there?
I can see it, and like it has my vocals moving.
Okay, cool. So this is where it gets complicated. So you see how like personal, stream, chat, test?
Yeah, I don't got none of that. I have inputs and outputs.
None of it?
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen, I think.
Hold on. Yeah, let me view your screen.
I'm gonna change the stream title to tech support.
I can't see what you're talking about. I don't see you sharing.
Huh. It shows
Maybe I have to stop sharing. Or to stop sharing.
Yeah, I can
There
see
we
it
go.
sharing
Now I
on
come
my
off
side.
stream. Okay. I had to stop to look at yours for some reason. That's bizarre. When is the last time you updated?
Hold on. It shows that like it's updated. I guess you can't see it because it pops out, but I'm on software version 2.0.6.
Okay. It's outputting stream mix. Well, it's monitoring to your headphones, and it's outputting Pre-mixed speakers.
See, it says headphones, but it says headphones Elgato Wave XLR.
Yeah. What do the inputs look like?
The inputs
The input
are
that should
just...
say Elgato Wave XLR, right?
Why is it being... Hold on. It's being difficult. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it says name Elgato Wave XLR. I wonder if
Okay.
maybe the firmware on the Wave XLR isn't updated.
What exactly is the name of the program you opened?
Wavelink.
Huh. Mine looks entirely different.
That looks.
Yeah, that looks like yours.
Yeah, that looks like mine.
But that's not Elgato Wave Link. Wave Link sets your mixes up. I don't see anywhere to set up your... Well, I guess that is your mix, but like... That's crazy.
Here, I'm sending you a picture, because when you click inputs, it pops out this little dude. I don't know that you can see it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's the way Waifus looks, but I don't know that she's using Elgato Wave Link.
To Elgato.com.
That's just her... Because that just looks like the software for the interface, not the not the Wave Link software. I will say that... Oh, you've got clip guard on? Turn that shit off. And take off your low cut filter. Or at least reduce it to 80 hertz.
I have clip guard off. It's clicked on show clip guard indicator.
Okay.
But I'll turn that off, and you said
clip
take
guard,
off the low cut filter. Oh, that popping is so
like
bad.
take off. Is it?
Yeah, I can hear it on the playback.
Show your clip guard indicator. Is it indicating that you are clipping?
I don't know what that means.
When you clip, while clip guard indicator is on, all those little funky dots on your your little dial will turn red.
I don't think I've ever seen it turn red. Other than when it's muted.
that means the mic does not think you are clipping. So it's not an input issue, because if the pops were coming from the input, that should trigger your clip guard. Actually, yeah, turn clip guard on. Because maybe the clip guard indicator just doesn't work if that's not on.
Turn it on?
Yeah.
Do you know what this mic PC mix is? Turning clip guard on. Alright, clip
mic
guard has been activated.
PC mix.
Yeah, it's right.
Should
it's
be
in the
your
headphone
default
jack thing.
The headphone jack thing.
Yeah, in the picture I sent you under headphone jack.
Yeah, so
Settings are different.
yeah, I know your settings are different, sweetie. I'm looking at his. I'm looking at his settings, not yours.
For them.
Sweetheart.
Waifu, I love you.
That's interesting. What type of microphone do you have again?
An LCT 240 Pro. What if I
LCT 240 Pro? No, that's always bad. Okay, that's a condenser. Good. That's good. Okay, we're good. Just making sure you weren't putting phantom power on a dynamic mic. Or yeah. Just making sure, buddy.
do, do.
Um,
I don't know what that means. I just remember clicking it when you told me to when we were setting it up.
oh, good. Condenser microphones need 48 volt phantom power. Dynamic mics will be damaged if you do that to them. So
Interesting.
every time I see that clicked, I double check because it's an issue.
What does low impedance mean?
Low impedance is
I was gonna say impedance is when your penis doesn't work.
So yeah, this is kind of a tech thing. Impedance means resistance. So like literally ohms. Microphone impedance is measured in ohms. Well, you have that one's not for the mic though. That one's for your headphones. You have low impedance headphones and high impedance headphones, and that box lets you set which one you have because that's governing how what's coming out of the headphone jack is coming out. So
it looks like the thing that you have is Wavelength 3.0, which is what I thought I downloaded because I got it directly from the website.
Whoa, you just crunched the fuck up in my ear. That is what we call a result. Yeah. Sweetie.
Okay, so I can tell you what was going on this side when it got crunchy. I was downloading the Elgato Wave 3 thing when you said it got crunchy.
Oh, okay. Why do you have 48 volt power clicked? You are using a Rode Pod mic. That is a dynamic microphone. Let me double check something. I'm pretty sure phantom power is for condensers. Yes, it is for condensers. You should not have that clicked, waifu.
Where?
This! The thing I was just telling Nero about. Why is this clicked?
Because you told you.
No, I
don't click. I don't change any of the settings.
You did.
Did not.
Unclick it. You're damaging your microphone. Remember what I was telling you about this shit not being easy?
Okay, it's unclicked. How do I save?
The one that says save settings to hardware, sweetheart. The save button. That's how you save. Are you okay, Nero? Nero? What'd you do? I can't hear you. He is laughing.
Okay, good.
He accidentally unplugged his microphone.
Well, his tracking is showing.
We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please keep your arms and legs inside the stream at all times. Buckle your safety belts, get your oxygen mask, and have a good day on Angel of Death Air. Yeah, you're back. I can hear a hiss noise, but you're back. It's fine. It's fine. I think that's your low cut filter being off. So see what that looks like at 80 hertz. Yep. Everything?
Talking?
Huh. Well, you know what? We can figure that out later because I think I know what happened there. I don't think no, I don't think your device is any longer available because when you plugged it in, the first program available grabbed it. Oh, yep. That's what I thought. Um, you need no. Go to your mic aux and see what device it thinks you
It
have
just
right
says
now.
default.
What does Windows say your default mic is right now?
That is a fantastic question.
Because that's probably where the problem is. Because you unplugged it.
Settings, system. Fuck.
It probably changed to one of your mixes. Wi-Fi says she can hear you again.
What?
I don't know, man.
Okay,
That shouldn't have worked.
Okay, yeah, I didn't touch anything. Now, yeah, it's showing that you can hear me on stream again.
Huh.
But all I did was open settings.
You've got a classic case of the gremlins, dude. What does the input in Windows while you're there? What does it say your default device is?
Input. Which one is default? How do I find that? Sound. Okay, sound. Output.
And then go to input.
Input, it says mic in 2-Elgato Wave XLR device.
Yeah, that says that's your default device.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good then.
My input says headphones Elgato Wave XLR, which is weird. Hold on. Okay, I switched it to my actual headphones, and now I can hear the game again.
There you go. You mean
I'm
your
so
output?
fucking confused. Yes, output, sorry. I have no idea what the hell is going on.
Yeah, yeah, you know what? Maybe that's an after stream thing.
But now it's gonna be bothering me.
So like I don't hear you popping anymore. That's a thing.
But now Wavelink doesn't even say there's a compatible device. Even though I have both a Steam Deck and the Wave XLR.
Stream Deck?
Yeah, it says Stream Deck is a compatible device that you could plug in.
Well, I more mean you said Steam Deck.
Oh, I also have one of those, I guess, but... Oh...
I say we play some Digimon. This is getting complicated real quick.
I'm so confused, though.
Yeah, I can tell that before you had noise suppression and now you don't. I can totally tell that. Who? That's weird because Waifu says you sound great.
Okay, it just wasn't showing up when I was looking at it when I closed the thing, but now it's back.
You do sound good, by the way. Like aside from the like low level hissing, which your 120 hertz was probably hiding, you sound fine. Is the popping gone, Waifu? Because that would be rich.
Man, I have no idea. I just turned the monitoring on and I haven't heard it yet.
Crazy.
I don't know. Okay, so it feels like the hissing has to be some internal thing because it's not showing up on the readout.
Yes. Hissing is always internal. All microphones will have hiss. All of them. That is not unusual. It is not a sign of a problem. Some preamps are cleaner than others.
But
like if you were on a Scarlet,
because again, I'm just trying not to sound like shit, dog.
Well, I can tell you hiss is way more bearable than popping, and I'm not hearing popping. Waifu says the popping is gone.
Interesting.
Time
to add a compressor.
Yeah. That said, if you turn your low cut filter back on, that might make that hiss go away.
Well, I can't, because that was on my Elgato that is no longer recognizing anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Something is definitely giving you a noise gate. I don't know if it's giving you a noise gate in stream, but I think Discord is giving you a noise gate.
Interesting.
So I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who can hear the noise gate. Waifu, when he stops talking, does the hiss go away sometimes? Oh, she says she doesn't even hear hiss on her end. You know what? I'm going to mute you on the call and actually listen to fucking stream for a sec.
Now I just feel awkward because, like, you can hear all my fidgety shifting because there's nothing gating the bottom side. Like, you can hear me shifting around in my chair and it, like, pops up in the audio mixer.
Bro, there is definitely some audio processing. I heard myself twice, sorry. There is definitely some audio processing going on because I can hear your hiss in call, but I cannot hear your hiss at all in stream. You sound great right now, dude.
That's fascinating. But again, why? Like, I'm not happy with it's good now. I want to know why. It hurts my brain.
Oh, it's hurting my brain right now. I am going to dig into this after stream, but the popping is gone. I say we roll with that and we continue playing Digimon. You know, get while the getting is good, and then we can do destructive testing later.
All right, I guess I should. I appreciate it.
All
Everyone
right.
give RM some love.
Yeah, give RNGesus some love, because RM didn't do shit. Blah!
Alright, let's go back to the proper screen for this. Nay, we're back. So... Oh, no! Hold... Hold, please. Something did break. Okay, so... You guys can still hear me, but... So... Because of my mustache and beard, I use the microphone setting to like help me. There we go. Okay, everything's good now. It basically, that unplug shifted the mic in that was going on with the for VTS, and that's why my mouth wasn't moving while I was talking, because it has a hard time seeing my mouth because I have a mustache that covers up my mouth most of the time. So I use volume as a thing to also move the mouth. And because the mics had all fucked up, my mouth wasn't moving. Okay, so I'm curious if popping starts coming back. Let me know, because it could be that because it's trying to input into VTS to catch the mouth moving, and it could be fucking it up that way. Alright, but anyway, let's Digimon. Let's vibe to this awesome music that we did tech support to. Right now you sound great. I'm gonna be so mad if breaking everything fixed whatever the problem was. We did tech support in the digital world. I don't love this because I'm now super self-conscious and aware of the fact that, like, now every time I breathe out or like move my chair, it like pops up to like negative 40-ish on the readout, and it bothers me. I want silence or talking, but not this in-between where you can see me like gulping in my mouth. We can't hear that shit, boss. I know, but I can see it, and that bothers me. Pawnyard! I love Pawnyard. I wish King Gambit had been a little cooler. He's a hella useful Pokemon. And he's cool enough. I just wish it could have been cooler. And now that they've gone that route, I think Bisharp should be able to... Bisharp should be able to evolve into split king or queen with the... Like, depending on the gender difference in the Digimon. Like a Gallade Sitch? Yeah, exactly. Kuwagamon defeated. Just level up, Renamon. Once we have all of the evolutions, we'll go ahead and move on. You called Bisharp a Digimon, but, like, he looks more like a Digimon than a Pokemon, to be honest. There are some of those that fall that way. Like, one that I think would make a good Digimon is the Steel Dragon type from Gen 8 that got the evolution in Gen 9, Duraludon and Archaludon. I understand why they did it because of London Bridge and everything like that, but I do think it would make a really good Digimon. I keep forgetting that Renamon has shit for attack. Hey, she blocked though. So are the fucking Ultra Beasts. They even have like digital theming. The Ultra Beasts are interesting. I wish they didn't just like throw them in and then like, yep, these are a thing, never gonna talk about them. Like, you introduced an entire other dimension. I wonder if Wife was right about your cable because that did move. So, the cable itself didn't move. What moved was the power cord of the XLR. I unplugged that on accident and then had to plug it back in, and when that unplugged, it was like, oh, we're gonna update drivers in Wavelink, but then it didn't recognize my Wave XLR. This is gonna be a really dumb question, Aaron, but does the XLR itself have firmware that needs to be updated? Because I have never updated the Wave XLR's firmware. And I don't know if that might be causing an issue or not, but I've always just updated Link and never updated the actual XLR firmware. I know it has firmware. I didn't know if it was something that they, like, updated, that I needed to, like, go to Elgato's website and download the latest firmware for XLR. I have too many things. Because I also frequently forget to just, like, update the drivers in my computer. And then I go to the Dell website, and it's like, you have, like, 1 million drivers and firmware updates. And then I take, like, 2 hours downloading them and fixing my computer. Kuwagamon. So, on a completely different note, the TV that I have in my bedroom that is right above my work desk is, for some reason, it just didn't have Crunchyroll as an app for the longest time, and then I checked today and it did, so I got to catch up on Wisteria. What is it? Magic and Sword, Sword and Magic. And that's a really good anime. I've enjoyed it a lot. And my wife will like it, and we can show the kids too, like, there's nothing horrible in it. But my wife hates isekais, and I love isekais so much. And it's not an isekai. So she might enjoy it. It's pretty cool. The orange orb with the blue balls is Tech Navi. It gives you information, and it's like, oh, I'll transfer this to your I'll transfer this to your Navi, and then they send the information. Hey, listen! But digital. Hey, listen. There. Level 5, Kyubimon. Alright, we are ready to rumble, so now we can actually make progress. Status. Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? Alright, go. And we'll Swipadoodle you with Mon, who should be Hookmon. Didn't they just announce like an Ocarina of Time remake or something? I'm still just waiting for the furry Star Fox thing, where they basically just made Switch-based VTubers. Alright, you. The pain! There's something stuck in my throat! Heyo. Ocarina of Time was announced, yes? Yeah. Please, take it out! Never. Thanks, that feels better. Oh, a red snapper was stuck. I don't need it, so you can have it. Later. You got a fish! Oh, and then I get attacked walking away. I turned my back. Hookmon! I don't think Hookmon has any special techs yet, no. So we're just gonna punch it. Now that I'm off call, I finally got the opportunity to explain to Waifu I couldn't hear a damn thing she was saying because transparency was switched off on my headphones. Oh, nice. Betamon looks sassy as fuck when its HP is low. I love that they're like, oh, we're gonna scratch and bite and attack each other, and Hookmon is like, well, I have a gun, so what are you gonna do about it? Alright, we have to go this way. So, when I was off streaming and work with the new baby, I played this in the living room with my kids, because I was like, oh, I want to sort of have a map in my head and sort of know what I'm doing when I go back to stream and I inevitably play this. But then, I forgot. I got so far ahead, like, I'm playing it on my Steam Deck, and have gotten decently further, but now I have no idea what the hell I'm doing anymore, so I did it too far in advance. Because my complete lack of memory doesn't end when stream goes off, it continues all the time. Alright. I believe this is where we need to be going. What's up, nerd? La 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 la, I'm Akiba the Happy Tamer. This is great, I feel lucky and happy. It's so much fun, I have to sing la la la. Tra la 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 la. Kiwimon. Yeah! Good Gesu. Pop. Shoot the burb. God, your sultry, sexy voice is much easier to listen to with the pops gone. I'm relaxed now. I'm not, because I have no idea what happened. I have a lack of understanding, and that is the most frustrating part. I wish I knew what was going on. I wish I knew how to use the Elgato stuff. Like, I could be so much better if I could have, like, an EQ running and not worry about everything. I'm also worried about recording my... what's it called? My covers and everything, because I have no idea what the hell's going on there. You'll get there after stream, Pam. I will get to the root of the problem. I don't know. It's all just... Alright, asshole, what do you want? I finally made it to Digimon Online. It would be a waste if I didn't fight. Bring it on. Excuse me, you're so weak. What a waste of time. Next time I'll just pass on you. You bag of dicks. Sirius City, Zephyr Tower. Alright, Armory. Let's get some shit. Kaboom, this is the Armory. Bye. Shit's expensive as fuck. Alright, none of them can equip these. Cool. Alright, we'll get Agumon and Monmon a sword. I guess since we don't have any money. Shuriken might be better for Monmon. How much money is that? 400 bits? That's not terrible. Okay, we'll get him a Shuriken. Equip it to Monmon. And we'll give the Shishimishimishime to Agumon. And by the time we are done training, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, by the time we are done training, we should be good. Be able to get Renamon something. Alright, there's at the inn, though. Hey, Diver Dude. Were you the one that had the thing stuck in your throat? What? You want to open a booster? Okay, what? Wait 1 second. I don't have any boosters. Diver Dude looks like something out of Mario RPG. I can see it. I have no boosters. Divermon. Divermon turned into Saturnmon, I believe, in the last game. Alright, so since we got things relatively working, maybe we don't have to buy a brand new computer yet. We'll go ahead and save. See, okay, RM. Back on the issue. Now I'm just worried because, like, what if during the interviews they can hear that low buzz hissing and that causes an issue with the interviews, not on the stream side, but on the user experience of the person I'm interviewing? There's a Venonat. Better that than on the VOD stream side, that's what matters. Yeah, but I still want it to be an enjoyable experience for others. What's up, businessman? Alright. This is where the leader is, but I believe he's somewhere else right now. Yeah, he's not there. It's not an obnoxious hiss, I'm just trying to hear it. Well, we'll see next Tuesday, I guess, if we haven't been able to figure everything out. What's up? He's so handsome and cool. Well, thanks. So I think we may have skipped a step when getting here. Gale Tower. What's up, Airdramon? Wake up! Why'd you put your little makeup? So I know it's nothing huge, RM, but you should be proud. For what I normally get, your interview is doing really well when I split it up into 20-ish minute chunks. So I think I will move forward with doing that. I have to edit tonight, and I'm not looking forward to that because I have to make the announcement for the next interview as well as put stuff up because my backlog has dwindled. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? What the fuck is going on? I got a weird look at the zoo yesterday because I couldn't stop myself, and someone was like, "Oh, look, giraffes," and I was like, "I'm a giraffe." Do 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 do. I'm proud. You should be. Arm's a very, very engaging interviewee. I was in the pisser. Yeah, I noticed those getting views. I was excited. In the description of every single one, I link back to your channel, both your YouTube and your Twitch. I know that it probably doesn't matter. We're still looking at piddly numbers, but they're better numbers than usual. That is the part that I just am still struggling with, is I don't know what makes a good YouTube title. I don't know what makes a good description. Like, it's all just rough. Spoopies. That's not concerning. You had some good titles on my clips. I shotgun approached that because I have the thing where, like, every different person sees a different title. I have, like, 3 different titles for each of them. The I'm sorry with the ellipses is peak engagement bait. I'm sorry. Hookmon leveled up. Monmon leveled up. I need to look up. I think we need to train Renamon in intelligence. And Agumon in attack. I don't remember what we need to train Monmon in. Oh, we're card battling? Shit. I thought I was gonna battle her. Oh, fuck. Welcome to our first card battle. Alright, she got Calamon. 6 cards will be drawn. I don't remember how to do this. Oh, no. Nani? Select and use a program card. Oh, shit. Yes. Draw a card from the hand and put one from your hand in the trash. Okay. Draw a card. Oh, I get to pick? Hells yeah. Okay. We'll take a Digimon. And then we'll trash Floramon. Alright. No, we'll pass. Select your Digimon. Alright, we summon you and you and you. You know, just throw everybody. Yeah, put them on the field. Go. Ha! Winch, I win. Select and use a program card. Pass. I don't have any cards. I win. Win. Next set. Draw the Calamon card. Meh. No. Interesting. Okay, okay. What are those cards? Okay. Those will come out during the battle phase. I think they raise attack. I used to love this so much. This was my favorite part of the game, was the card battling. We don't have a whole lot. These guys are kind of buns, so... Ooh, yeah, she's gonna riggedy wreck my rectal region. Oh, wait. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. I get 3 Gaburamons, though. Do I get anything for that? I guess... Gotta test my flashes. Interesting. Oh, wait, I didn't see... I have to look at what that said. I can see why... Okay, that's not even funny. Final Fantasy VIII is not my favorite. I do love card games, though. Did I miscount the eyes? Hold on, because 9 is really good. 7 is really good. How many eyes were there? Oh, you... Yeah, no, 8. I did like the card game in 8. Okay, yes, I got my Edamon. Let's go. But they also got an Edamon. Shit. We both die. That shouldn't count. It was a draw, so you lose? Come on, man. I have not drawn Calamon once. Okay, I don't have any program cards. No! I never said Final Fantasy VIII was my favorite. It is most definitely not. I think it gets... not even more hate. I just think it... I think it's not as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. I think 8 is fun, and there's a lot of, like, cool theories about, like, it's all in his head after he gets impaled and all that, but, like, I don't know, man. Alright, start battle. Alright, we're not gonna tie this time, so yay. Hey, we didn't lose on the surprise battle. Which one is your favorite? Not 14. I have a soft spot in my heart for 7. And how many times am I gonna forget that you've played 14 before? 14 was okay. I don't like things where I have to interact with other people. I really liked 7. I really liked 9. The 7 remake, I haven't played the second part. I played the shit out of the first part. I just haven't played... What is it? Revival, Rebirth. Oh, I even bought it. I just haven't. See, me too. I have it. I just haven't played it. Let's see. I really like 6. I think it's 6. The one with the spoilers. The old dude that, like, dies. And then you get a young chick that replaces him on your team. Final Fantasy X was alright. Again, I think that people go in waves of, like, thinking it's a masterpiece and thinking it's absolute garbage. And I think it's somewhere in the middle. I was in love with Riku, though. Riku was, like, my biggest crush when I was younger. And then they made X2, which again was not a great game, but it had cute girls, and that's all I needed. Riku can fucking get it. She can. Riku was my all-timer. Lulu was pretty good. I feel like Yuna was also real cute, but it feels like they wanted you to like Yuna, and that sort of pushed me off it. And I know because I liked Lulu that they're like, oh, but we replaced Lulu with Pain, and I wasn't a Pain fan. Lulu was targeting me specifically when that game was new. I was in that phase. Dude, Lulu targeted everyone. Lulu was great. It's just there was something about Riku. I loved her semi-tomboyishness, and, like, her outfit was cute. Why? That's her VA's fault? Pain or Lulu? Which thing were you referring to? She was the only good VA in the English release, and she's so prolific. Oh, Riku, yes. Riku was just great. Like, I will always have love in my heart for Riku, no matter what. Alright, we're gonna train a little bit. Do you want to work out? Yeah. Alright, we have 25 points on you, because you've leveled up again. What is Mon supposed to be trained in? What to train Mon in? Strength, speed, and defense. We'll go a little bit of each. We'll go 5 in each. Punch the bag. I don't think you're supposed to use a slingshot on the punchy bag. Hey, perfect training, let's go! Oh, he's absolutely getting it. Power went up by 32. Alright, then we'll do defense for 5. No! Failure! I'm not gonna lie, I have played this in the past, absolutely abusing the shit out of, save states to do training and make sure it's always perfect. Don't trip, don't trip, don't trip, you got this. Be a fast little monkey. Hey, he got bonus. Let's go. Speed up by 32. We'll go defense again, since he sort of failed at defense. You can train him on the Final Fantasy IX jump rope. No. Why do you suck so bad at defense? Get the D. Alright, I guess we'll go defense again. Okay, he didn't fail there. Don't fail yet. Come on, come on. You got it, you got it. Just give me one good D. No! Alright, so he's... shit. Now we have to wait through all the loading stuff because this game takes forever on everything. Alright, now we gotta go back in and train the other guys. I think we just ball out on attack on Agumon. We'll do 4 punchy trains on him. Let's go, Agumon. Pepper breath! You got it, you got it, you gotta get swole, lizard man! Let's go! He's getting strong! Up by 31, we'll do it again. And then we'll train intelligence on Renamon. You got it, my lizard man. No! Failure! Come on. Keep punching it. Tap that sack. You got it. You got it. Come on. Believe in it, Rocky. Yo! I am unhappy. Train harder, my lizard. Lizard? Bidoof didn't want to go home with you. Come on, come on. Good last training. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah! Strong lizard. Alright, and then we make Renamon smart. Do we want spirit or wisdom? I think it said to do both, so we'll do 2 5s on each of them. I love how hard she's trying to relax. No! You failed at doing nothing! Get the training out of the way. This bitch. Wow, you're just gonna make me waste all the points. Wow, spirit up by 7. You did so well. I guess we'll go wisdom. Go, go, go. Think, 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 think. So stupid. There you go. We all know 10 minus 8 is 5. Alright, go, go, go. Train, train, train. There you go. You're smart. It's the same question every time. You got it. You got it. You got it. Come on, get that big brain. Just do it. Just, you fucking... I'm gonna go fuck some pals instead of Digimon because of you. Well, that was our training arc. I want to see if we're cool enough to go in here yet. So is everything audio-wise still sounding good? I hope so, but who knows? Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-do-do, squee-da-dee-do, squee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-do. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Reddit keeps trying to get me to follow Wall Street Bets, and I don't care, and I wish you would stop trying to shove their bets down my throat. Alright, are we cool enough to enter your club? El Dorado. Yeah, bitch! Item Freak Ken thinks I'm cool. This is a secret club where item freaks gather. What's up, Poncho Man? Hola, amigo. Welcome. This is an Item Maniac's El Dorado. Give me the card. You want to hear about hot item information? Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. I get it. There are different equipment effects. I need my card. Give me the card. Don't tell anyone. Adios, amigo. Yo, dog, only legit club members may pass. Guys with ugly Digimon can't enter. I will end your bloodline. You're supposed to give me an ID card. I anger. I'm a salty Samuel right now. Asuka in floor 1. Well, we got evolutions, but not much else because we had some audio issues. Which is fine. Everything's fine. We'll go for a little longer. It'll be okay. I'm also looking for a Vmon if anyone happens to see a Vmon. I feel like Vmon is in that place we were, and not the place we weren't. But I don't know if I'm just remembering. Vmon, Veemon, Victor Echo Echo. When I worked at the FAA, I had this guy who really liked to just make every letter be like Zulu. And he'd be like, B as in Bulu, N as in Nulu. When I worked in the pharmacy, I had this one pharmacist that would always... We'd have to, like, phonetically... Or not phonetically, just, like, alphabetically do out the names when you're calling over a prescription. Why would you do that except to take the piss? No, okay. The one that was taking the piss was after getting to know a pharmacist who would call over prescriptions from their prescription or their pharmacy to our pharmacy a lot. He started doing the, obviously not his real last name, but you'll get the gist of it. He was like, yes, and this is pharmacist Smith. S is in the first letter of Smith. M is in the second letter in Smith. I is in the third letter in Smith. And it was so funny. Alright, once Hookmon gets to level 5, I'll probably switch to Greymon. Eastwire Forest. You think you can piss on me without taking me out to dinner first? That's not how this works. Don't block my shit, Betamon. Oh, you didn't do shit, dog. That was a tickle. You motherfucker. Oh, that was a big-ass stretch. Sorry. Hey, Hookmon got to level 5. Learned Wing Buster. Alright, so we'll throw Agumon up front. Who are you? Who are you? I really wanna know. So now I don't even know if we're going to continue Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because Noodle said the times I stream don't work for him. And if he wants to be on them, we'll have to get it all figured out. I love Vmon. I really want to be friends with him. Nani? I don't need to heal. Healing is for bitches. Ow. Greymon looking veiny. Thank you for coming to my dinosaur lessons. Alright. We've probably got like 10 minutes left. So let's see if we can find Vmon real quick. I was singing the biking song from Pokemon while walking around the zoo with my son. And he's like, that sounds like Pokemon. I'm like, it's because it is. I grew up with it. Don't act like it's your music. Bum 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 ba-da-dum 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 bum 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 bum. Don't get your ass kicked by a crab, man. It's little kicky legs. Greymon level 2. I think Vmon is... Unless we have to activate him, he should be standing out somewhere over here. Yanmamon. This bitch ran away. Hey, Vmon. Are you down here? Where are you? Oh, Vmon. Isn't there a Digimon I can talk to around here? It doesn't seem like it. What do you have to say? I got separated from L. What should I do? If you got separated from L, you better watch out for Kira. Can we buy a new weapon yet? Did we get enough money? 369. We're almost there. I need more bits, chat. Ooh. I guess we'll heal up. And we'll go save. I genuinely think I might pull up a walkthrough next time we play. I don't know when that'll be, but next time we play I might actually try to make progress. Prepare to save. Do I look lonely? I see the shadows on my face. People have told me I don't look the same. Maybe I've lost weight. I'm playing hooky with the best of the best. Pull my heart out my chest so that you can see it too. Well, I know we did a lot of tech stuff, but we made it. We played some Digimon. We had fun. Karaoke stream. Dude, I don't know. After listening to myself recorded and not being able to EQ or balance anything, I don't know that I'll ever sing after having to hear my raw vocals. Raw vocals are such trash, and I know that I'll be able to eventually clean it up, but after having to just listen back and listen back and listen back to my own raw vocals, it makes me want to die. It is so terrible. I hate it so much. That's why there aren't dozens of famous acapella groups. I love acapella. I've always wanted to start an acapella group, but again, having to listen back to my own vocals just kills me. I like oh, what are they called? It's, oh man, there's one acapella group that I really like, and they do a really fun like medley of 2000s theme music. They do like the do 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 Inspector Gadget do 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 do. I was at the park with family. What I miss? Me getting RM on stream to help me try to fix the audio, and now I'm just more confused. But then we played some Digimon because Noodle never actually responded to me about if he wanted me to play Pokemon with him or not. And now we're gonna find somebody to raid. We're gonna give someone raids! Okay, I'm sorry. I pulled up the raiding list, And the first thing I see is Impreg, new game. Mecha Chameleon. Love Malumi, but what? Anyway, who do we raid? Who do we raid? Who wants our raids? I think we'll go to Ale. Alessia Ara. Ara. Go give her some tentacle love. She has them out. She's underwater. I hate the water so much, but go give Ale some love. Woo! I will see you guys on the next one. Check out that cool new stinger, oh my god!